Hi, grade threes. Once again, I'm doing this all in a row so that we get through these numbers. So I hope that you did your homework, and your homework, as you remember, was just to watch that video about the pizza subtraction. So hopefully you were able to find that and watch that. I'll put it in today's link again just to make sure in case you missed it. So I want to show you today about triple digit addition and how it's basically the same thing. So if the last two videos made sense to you, this shouldn't be hard. If this is really tricky still, rewatch the videos, do some practicing, get someone at home to work with you. All right, but let's dive into today. So with triple digit, just like with double digit, we're going to draw a frame that looks a bit like a hashtag that's missing its bottom part, just to keep everything separated. So now we're not just working with tens and ones, we've got hundreds in the mix too, all right? But we still start with the ones, that's where we are. So 4 minus 3, that one's pretty easy. 4 minus 3 is 1. Then we move to the tens. 6 minus 2, all right? 6, take away 2. 6, 5, 4. Then we got 4. And then we move over to the 5, starting with the 5, taking away 1, 5, 4. So the answer to this question is 441. Okay, so that's not too tricky. That just is the same idea as double digit subtracting when you don't need to borrow. The trick comes when you start to borrow, but as I said, there's a pattern to it, so don't worry too much yet. Let me show you how it works. So we've got 862 minus 437. So let's start by drawing the hashtag type shape. All right. Sorry for the weird edit. I noticed I didn't leave enough room at the top to put the numbers, so I just had to rewrite it a little further down. Let's dive in. So starting with the ones, we've got 2 minus 7. Now, just like we've noticed in the last 2 days, you can't do that. If you only have 2, you can't take away 7. From that video, if you have 2 slices of pizza and someone wants to buy 7, you don't have enough. So what you do then is you're going to borrow from the pizza place next door. Fortunately, they've got 6 whole pizzas and they can give you 10 slices from one pizza. So we are going to cross out that 6, and they have given us 1, so now they're down to 5 whole pizzas there. And we are going to take that 10 that we borrowed over and add it to the 2. We've got 12 slices of pizza right now, which means then that the person who wants to buy 7, they can do that. So let's subtract there, starting with 12, 7 fingers up. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So, first of all, we have 5 ones in this answer. All right, so now we look at the tens. We have 5 minus 3. Now, fortunately, we can do that without having to do any borrowing. Starting with the 5, counting down by 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. And likewise, 8 minus 4, we can do that, no problem. So, starting with the 8, we got 4 fingers up. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. If you remember your doubles, you'll understand that because 4 plus 4 equals 8. So the answer to that question is 425. All right, so as you can see, it uses the same idea. Now, you might be wondering, well, does it work the same every time? It depends. Let's look at this next question together and see if you can see how things might work a little differently depending on your numbers. All right, we got our weird hashtag thing. So let's start with the ones. 5 minus 1. Oh, we can do that. Okay, so they have 5 pizza slices. They only need to sell 1, so we're good. Okay, put up 1 finger, starting at 5. 5, 4. All right, so we just write a 4 here, easy peasy. All right, 2 minus 6. Well, now that we can't do. Someone comes in and wants 2 whole pizzas. Or sorry, someone comes in and wants 6 whole pizzas and there's only 2. Well, that doesn't work. So we need to borrow once again from next door. Now this is like the pizza warehouse. These guys have boxes that have 10 pizzas inside of it, okay? So what's happening here then is we're gonna borrow 100 because there'd be 100 pieces in that. So we're gonna borrow. So now there's only 8. And we're going to add the 10 over here. So 10 plus 2 makes 12. Okay, well now we can do that. We've got 12 minus 6. If you remember your doubles, you already know the answer, but let's count it out. So we got 6 fingers, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And finally, over here at the pizza warehouse, we've got 8 big boxes of pizzas. And somebody wants to buy 3 of those big boxes with 100 slices in each. No problem, Bob, we can do that. 8 minus 3, 3 fingers, 8, 7, 6, 5. So all together, left in the stores, there are 564 slices of that pizza. Well, that's good news. I think we need to go there. All right, so if this is starting to make sense to you, fantastic. If it's still being confusing for you, keep staying tuned, rewatch the videos, work with someone at home who understands it, and you're gonna get it. Have a great night.